In South Bethany, some neighbors are pretty relieved today. Handicapped access has returned. What changes have been made? Good evening. I'm Paul Butler. Todd Carley has the night off. This is WBOC News at 7. You know, it was just last Friday that WBOC brought you the story of a South Bethany handicap accessible ramp that was out of commission. This is about 5 months after it was destroyed during the big storm back in January. Now, 1 week later, that ramp is fixed. As our Sussex County Bureau Chief ekoslof reports, city leaders are feeling pretty relieved.
Certainly not the nicest day out here. Not a lot of people are heading to the beach, but if you do come down here to South Bethany, you'll find this, sand pushed, making it accessible for those with a handicap. This is what the ramp by South 3rd Street looked like just 1 week ago. A cliff at the end of the walkway, making it impassable for those with a handicap. Now check it out. Layers of sand pushed towards the end of the ramp so people can get by. Mayor Pat Viveris says she's relieved to see this repaired.
I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful that the work is done. I was very grateful for the attention that you brought to it. And in the end, I mean, we're providing a service for our community. And so we're up and running for the beach season. So it's very exciting.
Viveris says the next step is to place what are called Moby mats on the surface. These mats will line the walkway, making it easier for those in a wheelchair or crutches.
Somebody with a wheelchair, our beach wheelchair, can get down, but the Moby mats will really facilitate ease of use. And so as soon as we get those down, everyone, I think, will be very happy.
But it's not just South Bethany. Here in Rehoboth Beach, repairs have been made this week as well. That's despite the fact that part of these railings here at Laurel Street are still under sand. Tony Pratt from the Department of Natural Resources says these repairs will be enough for now, although he says more in-depth repairs could be done in the future after replenishment plans are unveiled by the Army Corps of Engineers. City Manager in Rehoboth, Sharon Lynn, says fixing these walkways is essential.
There's a lot at stake, of course. You know, our visitors are used to using those handicapped accesses to the beach. We pride ourselves here in the city to make our beach as accessible as possible for everyone.
Sand pushed, walkways formed, making these beaches a little more accessible in Sussex County. Important to note that this is not an ADA compliant ramp. However, Pratt says the changes should make it more accessible for most people with a handicap. Reporting here in Sussex County, Ekoslof for WBOC News in South Bethany.